When you think about Eufy versus Roborock, you immediately notice that they are built to serve slightly different visions of what a robot vacuum should be. Both brands share the same goal, keeping your floors effortlessly clean, but they approach it in ways that appeal to different types of households. With Eufy, you're greeted by designs that feel sleek, compact, and approachable. Their vacuums are often slimmer, which means they can glide under furniture with a kind of graceful stealth. You can imagine one slipping beneath your sofa or bed, quietly whisking away dust bunnies that you would otherwise never see. Roborock, on the other hand, tends to feel more robust and premium in its build. The units are slightly taller, but that added size comes with a sense of sturdiness and power. When you watch a Roborock in action, you sense it's built to take on bigger tasks, moving with deliberate precision across your floors. This is where the Roborock versus Eufy conversation begins to take shape, because each brand has a personality that makes it shine in different homes. The difference becomes even more pronounced when you look at suction power and cleaning performance. Roborock models, particularly the higher-end lines, deliver stronger suction that excels at lifting debris from both hard floors and carpets. This strength is especially noticeable if you live with pets, where Roborock's ability to pull up embedded hair from rugs feels almost therapeutic. Eufy, by contrast, tends to balance suction with efficiency and quiet operation. Its vacuums still provide impressive pickup on daily messes, but they shine in homes where you want something that runs almost silently in the background, handling crumbs, dust, and light pet hair without disturbing the calm. Do you think suction power or quiet operation is more important in your home? Let me know what matters most to you, because that choice can really shape which brand feels like the better fit. And by the way, if you want to check the latest prices on any of the models we talk about, you'll find links in the description box below. Navigation is another area where you see their philosophies diverge. Roborock leans heavily into advanced mapping and obstacle avoidance. With LiDAR-based navigation, it can scan your home with a kind of laser-guided awareness, creating detailed maps that let you assign rooms, set no-go zones, and schedule cleanings with surgical precision. You might watch it move around chair legs as though it has memorized every contour of your dining room. Eufy also offers mapping features in its more recent models, but the experience is designed to feel simplified and user-friendly. Instead of overwhelming you with options, it gives you enough control to set boundaries and cleaning zones while keeping the interface approachable. For someone who wants a robot vacuum that feels intuitive out of the box, Eufy makes that experience seamless. The mopping functions highlight another important contrast. Roborock has made a name for itself with hybrid vacuums that don't just mop, but adapt water flow intelligently, lifting mop pads when moving over carpets and scrubbing with a pressure that feels closer to manual cleaning. The result is a floor that looks freshly wiped, not just dampened. Eufy offers mopping on select models as well, but the focus is more on giving you a convenient two-in-one solution, rather than replicating the intensity of a dedicated mop. If you want a light refresh of your hard floors as part of your daily cleaning routine, Eufy delivers that beautifully. If you're after a deeper, more polished finish, Roborock's mopping systems feel like they were engineered with that in mind. Even the way the vacuums handle maintenance reflects their different priorities. Roborock's auto-empty docks and self-cleaning features, especially in the flagship models, give you a sense of owning a system that manages itself. You can go weeks without touching the vacuum, as it empties dust, washes mop pads, and even detangles hair automatically. Eufy, while offering auto-empty stations on some models, tends to emphasize affordability and accessibility. Replacement parts are easy to find, and the machines are designed to be straightforward to maintain, which makes them appealing if you want to keep cost lower while still enjoying the convenience of automation. Price naturally plays a role in this comparison. Roborock positions itself as the premium option, with models sitting at the higher end of the market. That price tag buys you advanced technology, more powerful suction, and a sense that you're investing in a long-term cleaning partner. Eufy, meanwhile, often comes in at a more budget-friendly range, giving you a strong balance of features and performance without requiring the same financial commitment. This makes Eufy especially attractive if you're entering the world of robot vacuums for the first time, or if you want reliable daily cleaning without going all in on luxury features. When you move from the general feel of the brands into specific models, the distinctions become even more vivid. Take the Eufy L60 and the Roborock Q5. The L60 is designed to be a compact, approachable robot vacuum that brings you into the world of smart cleaning without complication. It's light, slim, and agile, so you can picture it weaving under chairs and low furniture, quietly collecting dust with a kind of effortless rhythm. Its suction power is strong enough to handle everyday debris, and the app gives you simple but meaningful control, so you can set boundaries or schedule cleans without feeling overwhelmed by options. The Roborock Q5, in contrast, feels like a step deeper into the premium experience. With LiDAR navigation, it maps your home in sharp detail, moving with a sense of awareness that makes its path look almost choreographed. Its suction is more powerful than the L60, so if you have thicker carpets or pets, you notice that extra lift. The Q5 also integrates more advanced mapping features, letting you break your home into rooms and zones, which makes it feel like a tool built for larger or more complex spaces. If the L60 is about simplicity and accessibility, the Q5 is about precision and control, giving you a feeling of mastery over how and where your robot cleans. Now, when you elevate the comparison to the Eufy X10 Pro Omni and the Roborock QRevo, you're stepping into the world of flagship experiences where both brands show off their most advanced features. The Eufy X10 Pro Omni is striking because it combines strong suction with a full-featured docking system that handles dust disposal, mop washing, and even drying, all with a seamless design that feels like a futuristic cleaning hub. You can imagine setting it down once and letting it manage itself for weeks, leaving your floors looking freshly vacuumed and lightly polished every day. The Roborock QRevo, on the other hand, takes a similar all-in-one approach, but leans harder into the sophistication of its mopping system. With spinning mop pads that scrub rather than just wipe, and intelligent lifting when it senses carpet, it gives you the sense of a deep clean that rivals manual mopping. Both machines deliver the luxury of true automation, but they do so with slightly different personalities. The X10 Pro Omni feels like the ultimate convenience machine, streamlining every part of the cleaning cycle so you barely think about it. The QRevo feels like a precision instrument, engineered to give your hard floors a polished, scrubbed finish while still vacuuming with strength. Which one of these flagship models would you trust more to handle your daily messes? Share your thoughts, because your experience could help others decide between them. When you look at these pairings, you start to see how the brands differentiate themselves in practice. The L60 versus the Q5 shows you the contrast between approachable simplicity and advanced mapping precision. The X10 Pro Omni versus the QRevo shows you the contrast between all-in-one convenience and specialized cleaning power. Both Eufy and Roborock bring enormous value to the table, but the choice depends on whether you want a vacuum that blends effortlessly into your daily routine or one that gives you the thrill of cutting-edge technology working meticulously on your behalf. And that's what makes the Eufy versus Roborock debate so compelling. It's not about which is better in absolute terms, but which is better for the way you live. Both brands deliver on their promises, but they do so with different personalities. With Eufy, you get a graceful, approachable companion that blends into your daily life. With Roborock, you get a powerhouse that feels like a futuristic cleaning system, engineered to handle the toughest challenges with precision and strength. In the end, the Roborock versus Eufy decision isn't about winners or losers. It's about finding the partner that matches your home, your lifestyle, and the way you want your floors to feel every single day.